Broadcasting live from around the world, ladies and gentlemen. You're in tune tonight to the Super Awesome.
Are we live? I think we should be live.
Broadcasting live from around the world, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think so.
Yes, we are.
We are. Thanks
for killing me.
Awesome.
Are we live? I think we should be live.
Broadcasting live from
I'm on
around the
time,
world,
and I'm here.
ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think so.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Why am I getting a crazy audio loop?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are we live? We should be live.
Broadcasting live from
I'm on
around the
time,
world,
and I'm here.
That's fuck is going on.
I don't think so.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Why am I getting a crazy audio loop?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we live? We should be live.
Broadcasting live from
I'm on
around
time,
the world,
and I'm here.
That's fuck is going on.
I don't think so.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Why am I getting a crazy audio loop?
I wonder if
Yeah.
it's
Not me. Are we live? We should be live.
Broadcasting live from
I'm on
around
time,
the world,
and I'm here.
That's fuck is going on. The fuck happened there?
Somebody has got the stream working as well as the... Aren't they?
No.
No.
Well, somebody did have the stream going.
No.
Don't blame me. It's nothing I can do.
Right, did you forget to mute it?
Mate, I don't have the stream.
Can they see us?
Yeah.
We're okay now. Good evening, everybody in chat. Nick, get going, brother.
Wait. Let's just start again. Delete this one. Are we all good now?
We're all good in the hood. I can't hear it.
No.
Nick's still like thinking, is it there or isn't it there? What?
I'm trying to find out. I think we're good. Everyone says we're all good, so let's just do this thing, shall we? Can you turn yourself up, Aiden, at all?
Yeah, probably can do. Why am I really
You're a little
loud?
quiet.
I'm really quiet.
No, you're really quiet.
Oh, what, to you or
You
to
have to-
everybody?
You do your one in OBS, or have you captured the whole audio?
I've captured the whole audio.
You're gonna have to turn yourself up a piece then.
No problem.
Where's your mic at? Where is your ball?
Just there.
Oh. Is it aimed towards you, like the actual piece?
Yeah, I normally don't have any problem at all. Nobody said out in chat, have they? Or is it just to you?
I don't know. You're very quiet to me, and it sounds quiet on the stream. I was listening, trying to.
Atioski says very quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
right, quiet. I'll try and get back into me. What you call it?
Very quiet.
Very quiet. No.
Well, while you're doing that, we can go around the table and talk about what we're vaping on. Yeah. Jay.
And Diathing says, put your balls back in your lap. You are quiet.
Jay, why don't you kick us off here with what you're vaping on?
Oh my god, I wasn't ready for this shit. So, I have got a few setups today. I'm on some water. Yeah. Drinking the water. Keeping hydrated. Puma 200, Nautilus 2. With some mango passion fruit salts, Nick salts. Don't know if you guys can see that shit, but anyway. Also, I have got some Kinky Vapor E-Juice, strawberry lemon sherbet in my Pulse 80, which I am going to do the 90 watt update to it with the recurve on top. And I have got my pod, whatever you want to call it. I've got to take it easy on this, but this has got some Hawaiian Pog Naked 150 milligram that kicks me the fucking Nick salts. And I've got a jewel. So, yeah, Nick, why don't you take the jewel and then you can carry on? There you go.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I love it. I absolutely love that. Well
done. So I have, I'm going to start with this one. Profile RDA on top of the Recurve mod. Gorgeous little setup here. Nice, simple mesh coil. Pre-built, pre-made, whatever you want to call it. And it absolutely rips. I just put this stuff in here today. Oh, it's so good. Apple fritter. It's a Bavarian style apple fritter with basically a spiraled apple like dunked in batter, and it's got the glaze and the cinnamon, and it's like perfect. It's like the perfect apple fritter, and it's like fall here. It's autumn, so it's like, miserable outside right now. It's like drizzly and cold-ish. Well, cold to us, is probably warm to you, but it's not the greatest weather out right now, and it's just like a blanket. This flavor right here is like the epitome of autumn, and it's amazing. Next up, I've got the Rinco Manto with the black and red matchy all the way through it, and we've got the Dead Rabbit RTA up top of there. Probably one of my top. It's going to be close to the top, probably top 3 at the end of the year for RTAs this year. It's so good. In there, I've got some Blaz Peach. I've been enjoying quite a bit of Blaz Peach lately, as you can see. I've got 4 empty bottles here in front of me. And yeah, seriously, Peach Addict. And last but not least, we've got the Warlock's Hammer.
Nice. This
is dual 21700 parallel with a voltmeter, and my batteries are almost dead, but I will be puffing on that occasionally. I have my 30 T's on the charger right now, so hopefully by the end of the show they'll be charged up. In there, I've got something fruity. Literally, it's called something fruity.
Nice.
It's basically like Hawaiian Pog on steroids. They also have something desserty, something different, and something sweet. So they have like something sweet's a candy, something desserty, obviously it's a dessert. Something different is menthol. So yeah, that's my setups for the week. I'm going to pass it off to
Can I have my jewel pod back?
Oh yeah, you want your jewel back? Here you go, man.
Cheers.
Are you passing it off to?
Jesus. You, Mike, go for it.
Okay, well, as usual, I'm on the Trusty Enforcer with the Drop Dead on the top. And in that, I am still on Bearded Lady. Just cannot get enough of this bloody stuff. As you can see, that bottle's near enough empty, but I've got another one on standby. And then I'm doing Jay's favourite, Mike's Regulateds, with the V-Boy, with the, what's it called? The Mesh Pro tank. Yep, that thing, which is actually quite a nice tank. I'm enjoying the flavour off of that one. Triple mesh coils in it. And in that, where are you? I've got a little bit of the Homebrew Blue Slush Iced, which is quite a minty blue slush. And I've also got a bit of Taffy Splash Strawberry thrown in the mix as well. And anyone that don't know, that juice is coming from Purge. That's their line. They've got 2 out, strawberry and blue raz.
Does it taste better on the Enforcer?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The mech mod makes a difference to the flavour, mate. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll pass it that way over to Aidan.
It's all right. I just keep checking this screen. It's a nightmare for the first time I'm doing it. So we'll just see. Is everything all right, people? Can you hear me a little bit better? Am I a bit louder or?
Yeah, you sound good to me.
Ah, good. So, are we streaming okay, people? Please let me know if we're dropping anything or if we're all right. If we look all right, it'd be great. Right then, what am I on? I have got the FP, and I am loving this FP. It's really good, and I've got it in the Infinite from Joytech, and it just sits so nice, and I think it looks nice on it as well. I'm not really into the rainbow sort of colour, but with the two 21-700 batteries in there, it just lasts for days. You get at least a good 2 to 3 days out of it. If you're not caning it. And I'm on some Butte Juice. It's the Chubby Juice line from Exceptional Vapes. And this one is the Pastel Iced Fruits. It's just like a fruit pastels. And it's just got that hint of ice to it. It's really nice. I really do like that. I have got the Falcon. I'm rocking this Falcon. I really do like the taste out of that. And I've got it on the Puma. And in that, I have got a little bit of Drip D in it, which is Helter Skelter, which is the Candy Chaos. That's like your refresher candy, you know, them ones that are like little chalk sweets. Again, you just stuck them in your mouth. Really, really nice. I'm liking that. And then we can't go without having a little bit of Blaz. We've got a bit of Blaz Mango in there. And this one is... It is the Vapor Mons. What's it called here? So just come in for a review. It is called the X2. It's called. Apparently it's upgradable. How can you upgrade a tube mod? How can you do that? 3,000 mAh battery.
A new one.
Yeah, okay. Get rid of it. And that's it. That's me done. That's all I've got. I'm vaping on, and I'm loving this mango. Really nice mango.
Thanks, man. All right.
So I think we should be all right. Nobody said that we're dropping out. We're looking all right, aren't we?
Looks a bit blurry on the thing, but
That's just your screen. You might want to clean it.
Yeah, get rid of that VG.
Yeah.
All right.
People have been asking if you can make the actual cameras a bit bigger, though, Aiden.
The dual camera's bigger.
Yeah.
Like the our faces.
The faces of you.
the faces of us all.
Yeah. Right, you carry on and I'll start messing about a little bit.
Mike, why don't you take it away with some shout-outs?
Some shout-outs, okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's scroll up the top and start from the beginning. Here we go. How many? Bloody hell, come on. Shouldn't have done that.
People love to chat.
Right. We have Joe Hose.
Hose?
Yep, H-O-S-E, so Hose.
Joe Hose.
We've got Jules Mama Vapes. How we doing? IVC Reviews. UK Andy. Village Vapor. Vapor Bunny. Bunny! Who else we got? DreamerMoney.com. We've got Mr. Lethal Coils himself, Mr. Christopher Ambrief. We got Bunny again. We got Disma.
I
We've
like
got
that.
Mad Hatter Vape Reviews. How we doing, Mish? We've got Mobro. How we doing, fella?
Disma Vape.
Where else? We've got Ronnie Campbell. Mobro again. Jonathan Owens. My eyes going fucked up looking at this little writing again.
Enlarge it, bro.
I have.
Oh my god.
We got Chunk Meister. How we doing, mate?
It's
Matt
on a
Chandler.
60 screen.
Stavros. Who? Stavros Garadekis. Sorry if I slaughtered your name, mate. James McDonough. Where else are we? Dooby-daboo. We've got Dyer Thing. Vaping Irish.
We got
Andy Clark.
Bronco Monk.
Gobbo Vapes, Grimmy. Who else have we got in there? Pete 962. Good evening. Steve Nichols. Sup.
Katie Oski.
Who else have we got in here? Let's have a look. Brawl Sonic.
Steve Dilligaff Poulter. Mr. Atty Stands himself.
Tube
Nice,
D UK. Nearly at 1K, guys. Let's be very nearly are.
And again,
Good
if you want a Steve Dilligaff 80 stand, there we go. That's the 80 stand.
Oh, mate, I love it. Oh, do you know what? I've got something to put on it, actually. Where is it?
Here's mine. Oh, no. That's just a coffee mug.
Yeah, Nick. Oh, that didn't work.
What? What happened there?
Got wood tick mic.
Lost in the portal. Oh, ooh, ah.
They're wicked.
The ball will vanish.
I should have got Mike to drop his down so I could have caught it.
Oh, my God.
But I
You
can't
guys-
trust Mike. He would make such a racket dropping it.
Yeah. Something would go wrong. He'd break his glass desk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boom. Mate,
Right.
my stream is going so fucking blurry. I've got to keep refreshing it.
What, the stream's
So-
got blurry?
No, it's just me. Every time I refresh the page, it's all good.
Is it all right
So,
to
yes.
everybody else? Do you know what? You start
check
getting
your
fucking
eyes,
paranoid.
No, when it's like when I refresh it, it's crystal clear. 1080 again. Don't know what's going on. Anyhow,
yeah.
We'll just go.
yeah. So, good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening,
What's everybody
sir.
in chat vaping on? What's your flavour of the moment right now? Let's get some of that in. I'm actually loving the taste of this Hawaiian Pog Nick Salts, but the 50 milligram just kicks me the fuck in. I've got to like calm down a little bit, but my favourite one at the moment is my Kinky Vapors Strawberry Lemon Sherbet. I've been doing so much of this.
Shameless
Good.
plug.
Oh,
It is a shameless plug, and if you go on to www.kinkyvaporejuice.co.uk, every bottle is on sale at the moment for an introductory offer to get it out there to everyone. It's £10 a bottle. I think it's a saving of 33%. So jump over there, go and order yourself some.
Damn. That's awesome. I still love that stuff. I need to mentalize my lemon so I can start on that one probably
Man,
for
that's
next week.
fucking awesome when you do that.
Yeah, that was a really good call.
Really awesome when you do that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm embracing fall. Like I'm about to start drinking pumpkin spice lattes and
Jay, fuck's sake, read the chat. Okay.
oh boy, I'm gonna get my leggings and UGG boots on.
You
And,
say leggings?
It's a basic white girl thing over here. For,
It's even Brokeback Mountain. What the fuck? Turn off
But
auto
yeah.
resolution. Auto reso. Is that what it's on? It can't be. Settings.
I have to do that all the time.
Oh, it fucking is. What a dipshit. Why would it be on that? Well done. Thank you very much. I did read it in the end.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, what do we have on the menu for today here?
I know I lost a bit of paper.
You lost the. All right. Let me explain this. So we have like a midweek little meetup thing, and we were actually all there this week, at least for a point. And Mike was the one that was writing everything down, all of our topics, and he lost the piece of paper.
Hashtag blame Mike.
Hashtag fat cunts fault for once.
Hey, don't blame me. Just blame me for the stream. This is terrible. This it's like waiting for a train to come.
What's up, Dave? Sinner?
I was totally kidding about the pumpkin spice latte. I'm just saying. I don't like pumpkin anything, to be fair. Actually, you know what?
Pumpkin soup. Don't lie.
Pumpkin soup.
This one right here. So we have this over here. This is a pumpkin flavor.
Hallowed bean.
Halloween bean.
I think I'll pass on that.
Halloween
Does it taste like
bean.
pumpkin?
It's like a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
really
there's a
mine.
coffee in there. I don't know.
Well, that's what latte is, isn't it?
I feel like there's coffee in there.
As Jay said, if there's latte there, it would be.
Let me see.
When you start to get
Halloween
flavours
bean.
like that, you can see why they're banning them, can't you?
That makes a lot of sense if that was the case because it says it's Halloween bean, so coffee bean. I get it. I get the joke. Yeah. So I mean, I'll try it. You know, I'm willing to try it, but typically I'm not a fan of pumpkin. I hate pumpkin beer. Everyone always asks me like, "Oh, you want
Fuck's sake, sinner.
what did I miss?"
Deadly sinners.
I'll read it out for you. Halloween bean? What the fuck? Wings from the bean. Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah, I'll eat pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are good with like nutmeg and brown sugar and cinnamon and salt. No, you guys don't do that.
No.
Do you like? What do you guys do for Halloween? Do you go all out?
Trick or treat.
No,
Do you decorate?
no.
I carve pumpkins. I'm good at it. My kids always win the pumpkin carving fucking hell, Jay. My kids always win the carved pumpkin competitions wherever they go.
No.
Is that because you do it?
Hell yeah! One year we had a hanging basket outside on our porch bit. We had flowers in the summer. So come Halloween, I literally just stuck a pumpkin in it and put a shirt over it, and it looked like a floating pumpkin head.
Yeah, no, people don't even knock on my door anymore now at Halloween.
Yeah, because they think,
Right.
fuck me. He
A
hasn't
couple of years ago, I opened the door and I had a Ouija board in my hand, and people ain't knocked on my door since.
But like, you have just this nice little. You live in a beautiful neighborhood, and you know your house is really nice. Why wouldn't you want to go? Yeah, well, whatever. But you go up to the door. I just like this is your time, man. This is like every like person that's into like heavy metal and you know death and destruction's time, like to celebrate because you look like you're normal now this time of year.
Other thing said I've got a salt impediment.
Normal-ish.
Normal-ish, yeah, that's better.
Well, you should just come to the door like with black face paint on and a hood and have loud chanting music in the back. Like,
Hey, that's an idea. Maybe I'll have to answer the door with a Grand Grimoire in my hand next time.
do that
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
big axe or something, you know?
No, I won't answer the door with an axe in my hand. I'll let the old Bill knocking on the door next.
Be like, oh, what a lovely costume.
Just remember this year to take your costume off. Don't leave it on all year.
Right fucking there.
Oh,
Ooh, shots fired. Where is
well,
it? Rootin' tootin'.
why could all right, so if I had to pick a Halloween costume for everybody on the panel here, I think, Jay, yours would be one of those inflatable T-Rex suits.
I thought you were going to say pumpkins then.
I was expecting the inflatable badger costume.
You pricks.
I was going to say,
they
he
had
wears that one 24/7.
If they had that. I would say Mike's would probably be the crow.
The crow.
No, I'm too fat for the crow.
The fat crow.
Okay. The crow that ate all the pies.
And I feel like Aiden would dress up as like a celebrity of some sort. Like,
I was expecting
I don't
Uncle
know.
Fester.
no, you can't. You have hair. Mike's Uncle Fester. Everyone knows that. I would say like, I don't know. You could probably pull off like John Goodman or something.
John Goodman! Great!
Right fucking there, Bill.
I don't know.
So, okay, on the 28th it is this year. No, our show is on the 28th this year, so that's like a few days before Halloween. So on that show, I think we should just.
I think we're at Expo, aren't we?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, unlucky then. Unlucky guys.
Womp womp. We should dress up at Expo.
Yeah. What do you mean we? So you're not telling us?
I don't know if I'm going or not. To
Oh,
be
I'll be
fair,
nice to see you.
I know. You realize how much it costs, right? I'm still recovering from London.
Can't we get you a GoFundMe?
I don't want to go fund it. Like, that's not fair to everyone. It's like if you can't afford to do something, you shouldn't do it. That's the bottom line. I know that's the American way, but you know.
Fuck, you know, you sound like an old man.
Like, if I can't afford to go somewhere, there's always next time, I suppose. But I can't stand, you know, begging for money just for me to go on a trip. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
There has been reviewers who have done that. I remember when I first sort of started, there were a reviewer who did it.
Really?
Yeah, I think they did it for a computer or something like that. I can't remember who it was, but
I think I remember hearing about that. Yeah,
I don't know who it was. But
I do remember hearing about that.
I think they got a computer and quit.
Yeah,
If you would like to support me, then you could join up with my Patreon or just donate through my PayPal link. That's all there is to it.
You don't want to go fund me, but you want them to just donate.
If they want to, that's the thing. If they want to, then that's their choice. Or if I do a live stream, super chat.
Forget GoFundMe. Try come spank me. Spanking for $1.
Yeah, whip that ass, bitch. Well, so all right. He said who everybody else would look like on Halloween. What would we send Nick out as?
Right, that's the meme for this week. We want a Halloween meme. Right. See,
well, I have always said that Nick looks a bit like Teen Wolf's dad.
Oh,
yeah, you wouldn't like it when he gets angry.
I have to.
So there's the meme for the week. Everybody get them into the page.
Yep.
Yeah, Sab's meme group. There you go.
And also, if you've got an Instagram page as well, get it sent over to there as well. Tag us in it.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget you can email us if you have a super awesome question to ask. It's superawesomevapeshow@gmail.com. And
how many are we away from the 1K?
9 away last time I checked.
9 away.
Nick's nearly up for doing something really good and spectacular then.
No.
That's on the postcard.
We'll do the whole show naked.
I mean, I could. You guys wouldn't see anything anyways. I mean, you see like torso. I could always just zoom in.
Well, we're all right. Me and Jay have got a good set of tits.
You watch too much fucking Mr. Lemon.
I do have a bit of an announcement, though.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay.
I'm just saying I hit 30,000 subscribers.
Yay!
Nice.
Congratulations, bro.
Nice.
It sounded like a rain stick.
That's just wrong. Joe's been beating his
30,000
best.
subscribers.
Yeah, hit 30K on Friday during Vape Stew, which was pretty awesome.
Nice one, man.
I'm on 1,000.
Congratulations.
I think 1,380 something. I think I'm on.
Nice.
Nice, man.
I think mine are going backwards.
I'd like to try and get to 1,500 for Expo if I could.
All right, everyone go subscribe. I'll give you a shout out on my next vlog.
Oh, you're a star. Thank you.
And that hopefully that drives some traffic over to your page.
Just one thing quickly. I just want to give a huge shout out to Vaping with Mobro, who has just hit the 500 subscribers today.
Oh, mate, well done.
Well done, Mo, bro.
Absolutely smashing it.
Rain stick, all the way.
Absolutely smashing it.
Oh, bro, yeah. But he's putting in the work, you know? He does, like, beer streams. He does, he's active on social media, like, 24/7, I swear.
Yep.
And that's
I
really
think
what
that's
it
a
takes.
lot about it, innit? If you're out and about. Mark does it as well, my brother. You're constantly out there. I was going to say spamming it then, but you're out there sticking your stuff out there, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Both of those things sound pretty wrong. But I know what you mean. And that's what it takes.
Spam.
And I also have another little announcement, too.
Oh, fucking
I finally actually went ahead and bought my domain for dailyvapetv.com.
Oh, wicked.
Nice. Wicked stuff.
So that
Did you read one of the comments? You
No,
could have had that dailyvape.tv.
I have that. Yeah, I bought that one too.
Oh, wow.
I bought dailyvape.tv because I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone else that I was asking was like, people get confused. I'm just like, all right, well, I have dailyvapetv.com and I have dailyvape.tv. So if I want to say dailyvape.tv or .tv, then I can link both to the same place, obviously.
Yeah. Have them redirect.
Right.
You can link them all up anyway, can't you? So they're all coming through to the same place anyway, can't you?
Yeah. But I'm going to have like an official email, and I'm going to have like all this other thing. Like I'm going to do when I do like special runs of t-shirts and things like that, instead of just being available all the time, I'm going to do limited edition ones. And I'm going to like do the whole thing myself, except for make them obviously, but I'm going to have people sign up for what size they want and have their address and payment and everything all set. And then I'm going to take the list and get them all made. And then I'm going to literally have them in my house and ship them out by myself, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But you know what?
Sparked.
For a limited edition shirt, I think it would be cool.
Yeah, I think
It will be that limited edition because it'll take forever to send it out.
Yep.
Nick, Michelle Lynn has got a question in chat. Says something about guys here have been told that they can't say vaping helps quit smoking.
Oh, in America, yeah. We basically have like a gag order on us right now. So you know how like you see all those anti-vaping ads? Well, you guys don't see them. But in America, we have like anti-vaping ads where a kid has like a mouth that's the size of a USB and they're plugging in like a jewel and all that. Like, don't become the next. No, yeah, that's a thing.
They've got anti-vaping. They've got anti-vaping.
Yeah.
Now, do they still use nicotine? Do they have nicotine patches, adverts, and? But that's all right.
Nicorette mist and all that palaver.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah,
joke.
so many Chantix ads.
Can you imagine?
Many Chantix.
You know, obviously, you're putting nicotine directly in your mouth with that sort of spray and whatever else they've got in it, aren't they?
Yeah. We don't have the spray. Well, I'm sure we do, but it's not advertised. We get advertisements for the gum, the patch, and the pill. But either way,
That's terrible.
we have a gag order on us. We cannot say vaping is good for you as a shop. Like, so if I was at work and someone asked me, is vaping healthier? I literally cannot say whether or not it is or isn't.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. I can't.
Wow.
I have to say, well,
Freedom of speech in your country.
I say, well, I can't tell you that. But what I can tell you is my personal story. I've been vaping for 7 years. I feel great. I've never felt better. I can run, jump, do all this stuff activity-wise.
You do that if you insert. Apparently, you can do that if you insert a tampon as well.
Run. You can run a bath.
Just what they said about shout-outs. Salford Vapor is 2 away from his 500. Please, the Sav community, go out there. He's a brilliant reviewer. He's from Manchester. Corking bloke as well. Please get yourself over there. Woo!
Yep, definitely.
We can do this.
2 away, come on. Yeah, that is just...
Dave is definitely one of the good ones.
He is, yeah, he's a lovely bloke.
We have 2 people that can go over there and subscribe. And then not unsubscribe after. That doesn't count.
MBK, nice to see you, brother.
What's up? What's up?
Danny?
Yeah, so that is totally messed up. They've got anti-vaping adverts, and it's just same as what Mike just said. Both our countries, but I know we're very lucky, and our government's sort of like trying to back us a little bit, the MPs and stuff. You're fighting all over for free democracy, and then they're not giving it you there in America. How strange.
Well,
land of the free, as long as they tell you you're fucking free.
yeah, they tell us we're free all the time. Yeah, it's in our national anthem. However, it's free unless the government isn't making money off of it.
And they want Nick to wear a bloody gag.
Yeah, but he only does that on the third Thursday, doesn't he? It's normally a ball.
Shh, we don't talk about that.
An 8 ball.
Yeah. It sort of brings on to what we were talking about on Wednesday, even though we did lose the piece of paper. We was talking about the Chicago. I've actually took it away now. About him actually wanting to tax it even more than what it's being taxed now, and pushing the flavour ban over in Chicago, isn't he?
Chicago is their market's done. Like their mayor has just completely shut down vaping in Chicago because they've already got a tax on it, and I forget. I think it's like 25 cents per milliliter or something like that. I forget. I think it's a per milliliter nicotine tax, and they're talking about raising it now. I mean, it's bad enough that 90% of the people that were in Chicago before moved just outside the city limits to do business in, but it's not helping the people of Chicago. It's not helping Chicago gain money or anything like that if you're pushing businesses out. Same's true with any sort of flavor ban. It's like you're pushing businesses out of the state or locale, wherever you are. So I just don't understand the point. What's the point of doing that if you're trying to raise money or something for whatever, you know, if you're cutting taxes in other places and raising taxes on vapor products and you're trying to raise money and the vape industry just moves out of Chicago. I mean, people don't, no, they're not going to like that. They're going to order online. It's not going to help the local economy. Nothing is good out of that situation.
Do you know if they did actually stop the flavour bans and all that, will they still be able to say get the actual concentrates from states that are still letting you do it, or say across in Europe and Britain? Will they still be able to order from there or Canada?
I'm pretty sure you could still. I mean, and I don't know every single ban because there's tons of them now. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like you could probably still end up ordering juice online and having it shipped to your address. They really can't stop that. I mean, in some places there was like a hold on online ordering from the state of Indiana when Mike Pence was running. Our now vice president was running Indiana. He basically said you can't ship juice into Indiana that was not made in Indiana. Indiana had to be its own little bubble, its own like little world of vaping, because you had to make the juice in Indiana to be shipped to Indiana, and no one else from outside Indiana could ship in, which is crazy.
Wow, that's fucked up.
It's just a little bit like Australia as well, isn't it? They can't have the nicotine, can they?
No, they have to ship their nicotine from abroad. Usually New Zealand they get it from, I think.
Yeah.
In New Zealand, they just got nicotine. It was illegal to even have nicotine in New Zealand for the longest time.
It's very, very strange, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, man.
I just can't understand it. The whole perception of it, obviously you can. It's the big pharmaceuticals and it's the big tobacco, but obviously trying to get yourself off the stinkers, which is going to help the economy itself by not putting so much of a burden on the health system. Is that the problem? Are people not going to be able to sell the drugs? And
well, here's the thing: in the U.S., we have private insurance, so you have to, and you have to have insurance, otherwise you get penalized. So if your place of work does not offer you health insurance, then you have to go to a private company to buy it. And in some cases, you qualify, like very low income can qualify for state insurance. However, if you make over a certain amount of money, you don't qualify for that, and you have to pay. It could be like probably about $400 a month for insurance, for health insurance, even if you don't use it or anything. So it's an industry in itself. The insurance industry is massive. And I think what they're really doing...
How much is the actual insurance over there?
I think my mom, like, she gets like most of it covered by her job, but she still ends up paying a few $100s for my mom and dad together. It's like it's like $400 a month.
$400 a month?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and that's like you got co-pays and stuff like that. You know, you have to pay like $10 or $15 for prescriptions. Sometimes it's a little cheaper, but if it's covered under your actual insurance, and I'll tell you, a lot of times it's like you have to go to certain doctors that take certain insurances, right? So you have inside the network, you have to go to a doctor that's on Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance. And if they don't take that, then you're going to pay full price for it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So
Can
we
you
don't
imagine
have
that, Jay,
nationalized.
over here in our country? So what's $400 there? What's that, about 300 quid, 350 quid?
Something like that-ish, yeah.
Can you imagine that, Jay, on top of like your mortgage and your actual or rent to be able to put on top?
I mean,
Fucking ridiculous.
a lot of fucking money.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be able to live.
No, I wouldn't.
If they took another £350 off me after I
It's
paid out
£305.
Fucking hell.
£305 a month. Yeah,
on health
that's a
insurance.
lot.
Mate.
See, we have a thing as well
Yep.
over here. I think it's about £100 and some odd a year that you pay up front, and you can get your prescriptions free.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
99 quid.
See, a lot of years ago, it were a lot simpler. What you want is dear, were it? And some of these drugs as well, what they've got, only cost, say, pence to actually make.
Absolutely pennies. Like, it's
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable.
They say it's for the research and all that. To get passed through the FDA, to get FDA approved, you need to test your drug like 40 times. And the cost can be quite a bit. So that's why they claim that their drugs are so expensive. But I mean, they have knockoff. They have like brand name drugs, and then you have your generic drugs, right? So you have like, I'm just saying, for instance, because I don't know the actual names of drugs because I don't take any medications or anything. But let's say you have Tylenol brand, then you have just a normal aspirin or whatever. The brand name is going to cost more, even though it's the same exact chemical composition.
Yeah, so if you look on the back, like of certain over here, I've seen a thing on a certain media site. So you got the leading brand, which costs say £4. Then you've got the cheap brand, which costs 32 pence. If you look on the back, you'll see that the codes are the same, exactly the same. So it's got exactly the same compound elements to it. It was made in the same factory at the same time. And like, just because it's got a certain flashy name on it or whatever it may be, that,
Yep.
it's a joke.
That's what?
It is X1s, X2. What's the X1s for?
Michelle Lynn wants to come on.
Okay.
Our heads will be really tiny.
Yeah, we will have tiny heads, but what I can do is completely get rid of all our whatchamacallit and spread it out.
All right. You want to have Michelle on for a few minutes?
I don't
It's up
mind.
to you lot. I
Go
can.
for it, man. If
I'm sure
they're
she'll
on,
have another American point of view on this conversation.
I just think, I don't know, it's just big pharmaceuticals and fucking shit over there, isn't it?
Oh, Big Pharma is a massive industry, but they also lobby the government. They have thousands of different lobbyists, or maybe not thousands, but probably hundreds of lobbyists, I'll say that, where they can actually hold on. I'm copying the invitation. So they have influence over the government when they lobby, right? So they basically hide certain things from coming up. Like, let's say there's a new law that's being put into place. The lobbyists will go out there and just try to shut it down.
This is how I trim my wick.
I love it.
I love it. That's ace.
Quality.
That's from Chunkmeister.
That's
good.
See, I picture Mike being more of a reaper. You're grim. I mean, you're
definitely
grim. So
True.
His ass is grim, yeah.
stinky reaper.
Madness.
Yeah, like Bill Richards says, they spend billions on political lobbying.
So, okay, we're trying to get Michelle in, aren't we?
That's what I've been saying for a while. Big Pharma is public enemy number one.
Yeah, not big tobacco. Big tobacco could actually help us.
Yeah.
In the right way, yeah.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, the way I think about it is without the vaping industry, there would be no big tobacco, really. We, in an adverse effect, we do help the tobacco industry.
But
I think it works hand
both ways.
Yeah, it works both ways.
Because if there wasn't
Right.
big tobacco, then there wouldn't be a need for vaping.
Right.
Sort of thing.
But
yeah.
Big Tobacco is coming up with a new industry now. I mean, Big Tobacco is invested in vaping probably for as much as we are. I mean, monetarily speaking.
Yep.
I don't think that looks too bad.
Here comes Michelle. Maybe.
No, we're not.
She turns her camera on.
We're not dropping. It seems all right, I think.
Yeah, seems all right.
Yeah, I'm got it on the big screen.
Hi, Michelle.
I'm Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
How you doing?
Jay, should I make it a bit bigger or is it all right as it is?
It seems alright to me, mate.
Lovely. Lovely jabbly.
Hi, Michelle. We can't hear you.
Wow.
No, that mic is not working. Choose a different one. There you
Can you hear me
go.
now?
Yeah.
All right. You guys know I just moved to Roxborough, right in Philadelphia.
I know.
We do
So
now.
I'm visiting my local vape shop, which is like 2 blocks away from me, just because I feel like I need to do my part with advocacy, make sure these guys are up in their advocacy game, and they are. They really are. You guys want to? Oh, sorry. They're actually doing something called business right now. So, but I'll get them on in a sec. The shop is called E6 International. Right there. Can you see the sign?
Fancy.
E6 International. They're doing great business on a Sunday, which is impressive as hell. And they have their own line of juice. And I actually bought a bottle here. And
You bought someone else's juice?
I did. I know. You know what a big deal that is. So their juice line is called Zen Juice. And I bought Apple Jacks. And it's legit. It's really, 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 really good. So I actually can't wait to go home and build something to drip it on. But I tried it through, they have like a sample bar. I don't know if you can see that.
I can.
Tried it, yeah, so they've got all kinds of juices you can try. They'll just pop it on one of they've got a bunch of Elite 40s. And what's the addy you're using?
That these
Yeah.
are what are they? There's Devos. You got stuff with
I don't know if you heard any of that, but some simple. But I'm really impressed. I got to be honest. I'm really impressed that these guys are they care about that. Because I think that's what we all need to be doing, and I figured out that I am lacking in that department. We had Travis from I Quit Smoking by Vaping on our show last Thursday night, and it just made me realize that as somebody in the vape community, I need to be going to shops and talking to these guys, and it's nice when you get a good reception. You guys want to come on?
Yeah, sure. Might as well.
Come on in. It says E6 International. What's your name?
I'm Joey.
This is Joey over here.
Hi,
That's Mike.
hi, Joey, and hi, Mike.
Nick
What's up?
Steady.
Not how you pronounce it, but all right.
I know, dude. I know. Come on, man.
Privilege and a half.
And I know I'm being a total pain in the ass as always, but I just wanted to get this shop on here real quick. So yeah, they posed that question that they wanted to basically get that sign that everyone's doing with I quit smoking, and then with what flavor and how many years they've been doing it, and they were told that they can't do that because it says I quit. What's your feel? What's your feel on that?
You can say you quit smoking. You just can't say it'll help you quit smoking.
You can't say it'll help you quit smoking.
But we can say that people did have quit already.
Yeah. So like like past tense then.
Yeah, you can say, you could have you can't make any health claims. You can't say it's a safer alternative. You can't say anything like that, but you can tell a personal story. Like, those signs that say I quit smoking with X flavored e-liquid?
Yeah. That's what they want to do.
Yeah,
Well,
you could do that all day. Hang those up all over the shop.
What you can do is do a little bit of research and get a list of what products are in like vape juice and what products are in cigarettes, which the list is like tenfold. And then if people ask that question, say, well, I can't answer that, but this is what's in there. This is what's in here. Like 25% of these are carcinogens, especially when they're heated up to a certain temperature. You do the rest. You know, you're not actually saying it, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that they can hear because I have the headphones on. But you'll watch the replay and then at least do that, because I think that if they could get that sign up here with like the magic, what are like the eraser markers and all that. Like I think that would be like
whiteboard marker.
Whiteboard marker.
Yeah.
Oh, they can start a photo bomb wall and have people take their photos and stick them up on the wall.
Yeah, you could do that. That's
Well, I did not want to be my standard douchebag and like come in and take over the show, and then I actually meant that I just wanted to pop in, and I need to go get something really greasy to work on this hangover that I've got right now and extremely sore throat.
A cheesesteak would work, I think.
Well, Mike over here recommended there's a diner down the street that doesn't have something that's not on the menu. What's it called?
Dead Man Special.
Dead Man Special, which is a bacon double cheeseburger. Bacon cheeseburger. And I'll get like a fried egg on top. To me, that's like the perfect thing for hangovers.
Some of that shit.
Fried egg on everything.
Oh, yes.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Don't forget the chili sauce. You got to have the hot.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, well, look, I'm going to keep my word today, and I'm going to take off. But thanks for having me on. Thanks for answering that question. And, like, you literally made the difference of them having that sign in their shop to not, you know what I mean? So
do it. And tag me when those go up, because I would love to see that, and I'll repost it.
Do you think I didn't tell them to follow you on Instagram already? Come on, buddy.
That's the deal. You get free promo. You got to follow.
I'm all over that shit. All right, anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later on. All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, Michelle.
Bye-bye.
Full English on top of a bacon cheeseburger. How about that?
That sounds good.
So, while we're on the topic of Big Pharma, how about one of you lot kick it off with the COPD?
I vote Aiden.
Whoa! I've got enough time at the minute. I'm adjusting screens.
He brought it up.
I'm adjusting screens.
All right.
Yeah, I've actually got the article up on it. A lot of people have been saying that they had COPD and they quit smoking and they started vaping. And some people have said that it's actually completely disappeared. And a lot of people are saying as well that it's not as bad as it was before. I think it was Grimmy. I think was talking about this as well. What's your thoughts on it, people? Nick?
I think it's almost kind of obvious in a sense, because you're not breathing in smoke.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're not breathing in smoke. Smoke and vapor are two very different things. Why do you think when a smoker is trying to quit and they try vaping and they cough their lungs out, it's because the vapor molecules are very dense. They're smaller and there's more of them. Whereas like smoke is completely different. So it's almost like an obvious thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, of course it reversed it, or of course it helped, because it's not smoking.
Essentially, smoking a cigarette, you're smoking leaves and twigs.
Yeah.
Along with all the other bullshit that they put in there.
Yeah.
There's a good at least 300 other chemicals that are in there, if not more.
There's more, thousands in there.
I was going to say, I think there's about 7,000 chemicals in a cigarette.
All right, then. So it's 300 of them that are carcinogens then.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you have fire-safe cigarettes over there? Like, they put themselves out if you leave them alone, if you don't pull on them?
Since the 90s, there was a big thing because people used to fall asleep and burn the house down and all that shit. So that's another chemical. Like, so that's a whole other chemical.
Probably several hundred chemicals at that point. You have to literally make a burning object with dried leaf and paper go out automatically.
Extinct itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you actually smoked roll-ups, they actually used to just go out on their own as well, without any extra bit, and they used to just go out.
But
if you look on a normal cigarette, that's what the lines are in the cigarette.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Each bit of that line is the chemical, so when it gets to that line,
that's when it goes. That's when it's possible to go out on its own.
You've got to forcibly get it past that line with the heat.
Well,
and
you're supposed to, but obviously when you leave it in an ashtray, it still carries on burning down. But after a while, it does go out. I think it's a chemical reaction with the heat.
Wow.
But that's my point. You know, it's two entirely different worlds, and I've seen a few people in here say how their wait, I need to find it. My COPD has gone thanks to vaping. Grimmy, that's the one who said that one.
So I've got a quote here from the internet. I'm not promoting the person's name or nothing like that, but it was from a couple of years ago, and it said, having smoked for 47 years, he was sold a cigarette at the age of 11, moved on to an e-cig a month ago. The difference is literally amazing. My COPD is much better, and the early morning gasping and coughing has gone. I wish he'd done it 10 years ago. He's using 12 milligram nicotine, and it does him the world of good. Onwards and upwards, don't miss the smell of the ciggies. So that's a quote on a webpage that I was reading about. Like, someone literally put that on there. So, yeah.
And I would say, you know, that's probably one of the first things to actually disappear after you quit smoking, is that chest feeling, that tight chest, the wheezing, the coughing. Yeah, that hacking smoker's cough, which is... Oof.
But you couldn't actually get rid of. You know, if you're like laying in bed late at night or something, it sort of like hit you. Yeah. And it's obviously must be the phlegm that's moving around in your lungs and stuff like that for it to do it. And you couldn't get rid of it.
What about them days where, you know, them nights where you had a really, really heavy night out and you're smoking like God knows what, and like I'd wake up the next day just feeling like shit. My chest would feel like shit, and
like Darth Vader.
Oh, mate. Do you know another one that gets me? Oh, I'm asthmatic. Can't vape around me. But, like, isn't PG founding like that? Inhaler pumps and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Like, you know.
Yep.
PG is also pumped through hospitals to get rid of, like, the
germs and the bugs and all that.
Germs in the air. And, yeah, it's used actually in the asthma inhalers themselves.
Yep.
So,
but also, don't forget that some menthol juices have been known to bring people's asthma attacks on as well.
Trigger it, yeah.
Yeah, I think obviously that you've had it yourself, haven't you?
That gives you it does give you the hit though, doesn't it? Yeah. You know, when you got a really like menthol juice and you're like, fucking hell. Whether it's just the shock of it or what,
and then afterwards as well, when you actually breathe in. You go,
you're like, ooh.
But I think but in the same way of that, I don't know if you ever, you know, the extra strong mints that you get, you know, the triple X stuff. You see, I did that then, triple X stuff. Wow, Bo, suck it. And then, bitch. If you've ever stuck like a couple of them in your mouth and then tried to drink or breathe in on them, whoa, they can whack you and all. Yeah, it is the menthol hit.
Oh yeah, it's like I actually compare it to throat hit, because I find that some people that vape zero still want throat hit. And I'm like, do you do menthol? And they're like, yeah, sometimes. I'm like, if you do a heavy menthol in a zero, you'll still get like almost like a throat hit. It's weird.
And I have to agree with Michelle there as well. Black Widow is the best menthol I've had as well.
I think there's some cheap ass liquids that are really good on the menthol side as well. You can pick them up quite cheap.
Mate, I've got some cheap ass Nick Salt. Speaking of cheap ass juice, seriously.
Tunes? The hell is that?
It's from like a Diamond Mist. Like seriously, it's 20 milligram, and do you know what it is? Like like a blackberry mentally type, mate, that gives you a hit. Like, it's seriously really good for what it is. That came in the sample pack that I got at work the other day. But yeah.
Yeah, so obviously if it's reversing stuff like that, then it just proves again. It's just strange that, especially over in your country, they're not getting this backing for it.
It seems to me, well, all right. So I think I've talked about this before, but look at our country's view on global warming. we didn't sign the treaty, you know, we didn't sign the paper that said we'll help. And it's like, come on. We call ourselves like the most technologically advanced country and, you know, the greatest country and all that. Yet we do not sign on to science, facts, you know, researched topics. We don't actually pay attention to it because we care more about governing ourselves and tightening restrictions and like regulations on things. And basically, you know, keeping our populace suppressed, you know, keeping us down in a sense. And it's like over there in the UK, you have the Royal College of Physicians, the people that were the first ones to say that smoking was bad for you. And here they are endorsing vaping, saying it's, you know, cannot exceed or should not exceed 5% of the risk of smoking, i.e. 95% safer. And our country just completely puts its blinders on and continues saying, oh, kids are vaping. This is bad.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that they could pick on. I think there were not very much else apart from the flavours and the kids sort of side of it. But again, it's got no backbone to it because kids are going to try smoking anyway. And at some point, they're going to try drinking as well, alcohol. You're not telling me that every single one of them wait until 21 to do that.
It's one of them things where they think it's a trendy thing. They're going to look cool. Like, you cannot stop that in the culture of the world and what we're living. Like, kids have done it since I was a kid, and they do it every year since. Like, it's just one of them things. Okay.
And I think it's even worse now because I think kids grow up faster than they should do. You know what I mean? What we were doing at maybe 12, 13, 14, they're doing more things at an early age than what we were doing. And again, I think television and the way the world is and stuff, what they see nowadays, the internet and that.
The internet, mate, it's just so crazy with the internet. They can find anything.
Yeah.
Anything they want. Which, you know, they need to be putting fucking limitations on that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucking crazy. People just hit the wrong part of whatever. I don't know. I just better shut up because I'll just ramble on.
Oh, we've got another hour. Go on.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's right. I don't know. Obviously, in America, it's exactly the same. How old are you again, Nick?
I'm 31.
31. So you'll know yourself. It was probably different when you were growing up, and a lot of people in chat will be the same. It's totally different now when I was, and I know our mums and dads said that, and grandparents said it as well. But it has. I think it's progressively got worse.
Oh yeah, because the problem is, look at the idols. You know, look at who people look up to nowadays. You know, the social media and all that stuff. Pictures are out there 24/7. It's like back when we were growing up, we were so preoccupied with just being a kid and going outside and running around until the street lights came on, and then we had to run home for dinner and all that. Like, that was me growing up. That was like the epitome of like my adolescent years. And then I got preoccupied with skateboarding too. Like, even when I was a teenager, I was skateboarding. And so with that, I just was doing stuff all the time. Like, I didn't have any time to really pay attention to anyone else but, like, you know, the pro skateboarders.
I remember when skateboarding first come in. See, we lived near a great big hill, but I never could stand up because I was a fat kid and I ain't really got that great a balance. So I was the one laying down going faster than everybody else. So I had a load of speed because I had the weight straight down. Come on! Sat there with your dad's WD-40 on wheels trying to make them go faster.
And letting balloons go behind you.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And the other thing as well, it was a lot safer. I don't know about America, but it was a lot safer in the UK when I was a kid. You could, but then again, I were a fat kid, so they didn't want to nick me anyway. I used to go around. I'd go for miles and miles, and everybody knew. He had no mobile phones or all like that, but everybody knew each other. And I think that's another thing as well, because of immigration and stuff like that. You don't even know your next door neighbours, where everybody knew each other. Everybody were auntie and uncle, and
I mean, I was never. My parents were probably worried about me, but as long as I came home before the lights came on, they were happy. Like I literally was skateboarding. I live all the way over here. I skateboarded all the way across town, and then we walked over a train bridge to get into Springfield to go skateboarding in downtown Springfield.
I thought I was going to say to play with the Simpsons, but carry on.
You realize there's a Springfield in every single state, right? Wow.
wow.
So Springfield is not special, unfortunately. But
it is what I watch
it.
Change the channel, Marge.
But nowadays, like, kids are on.
Okay, homie.
they have smartphones by 11 years old. You know.
Yeah.
They're on social media, and it's like, why? And I don't know. Kids seem like they're growing up really fast nowadays, and
it's just the way of life, isn't it? You know, it's just the way that it's all the information that they have got like available to them. That's the thing. You know,
but every day there's a new scandal from a celebrity. You're watching, TMZ or something, and there's just the latest scandal from this person, that person, and the younger celebrities and everything just causing trouble all over the place. Like, oh, what did Justin Bieber do today to make himself look like an idiot? Or I don't know celebrities, so
clearly not.
Yeah. Well, regardless, I'm just saying.
I know, right?
I mean, I've seen some pretty stupid stuff that he's done, which is mind-blowing. Hey, never say never. I'm just kidding.
I'd probably pass on Justin Bieber.
Regardless, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are looking up to these stupid people that are all over, the tabloids and everything doing stupid shit. And it's like, oh, my God. Like, this is our role models right now. These are our kids' role models.
So Dire Thing's giving you steps. Step 1, don't watch TMZ.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's a show on television. People watch it. It probably gets millions of views a week. And they're on YouTube and online on their websites. Like,
what's
people
TMZ?
It's like a tabloid. It's like they have a show, and it's like literally a video tabloid. They just talk about the latest drama and what stupid celebrities are doing and blah, blah, blah. Gossip.
Yo, TVP's lookalike.
I don't know. What were we talking about? We were talking about
Nick being a believer.
No. We were not.
Yes, we was.
All right, with the voice modulator, please.
Sounds a bloke off a mask.
Dire Thing says, step 2, cancel cable. I do not have a cable box in my room. I do not watch television. The only shows that I watch are cartoons like South Park and Archer and Bob's Burgers and,
Bob's Burgers.
Things like that.
Oh, so you're very cultured sort of man, aren't you, really?
No
documentary in there.
Oh, no, I like documentaries, actually.
Oh.
What about you, Mike?
I love documentaries.
Why is he looking at his penis? It's not there like that for all the way through.
He's looking down at me.
My balls got bigger. Just drop them in his mouth.
I've never seen them anyway.
It's all right. I've had a pair of new shoes for 3 weeks and I haven't seen them either.
TMI. TMI.
Oh, what was the question?
Nice to know you're paying attention.
Oh, he's not said a word all night.
We're talking about.
Why is one ball bigger than the other?
So, we're talking about.
I wonder if I could balance these on a Malteser.
Can you tie them in a knot? Can you swing them to and fro? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a regimented soldier? Mike, do your balls hang low?
Probably. I'll let you know when I find them.
Oh my god!
I'm Mike
That's
Maxwell's.
Yeah, that's how you'll know. We're talking about influence
Chris.
on kids and the difference.
I think influence. Speaking of influence, I think Aiden, you're a bad influence on me.
Well, why
The
do you
best thing
think
about
we
it
had
though,
him
he's
on
just
the show?
sat. He sat above you, and then you did that thing when you opened your mouth as well.
Oh god!
Go on, drop him in, son. It's a Tetley tea bag.
Oh shit!
Nick's going. I'm fucking quitting next week. I've had enough of it.
Hey, on Nick.
Why do I hang out with you guys?
Yeah, have a
What you
drill.
love with.
Oh, thanks, man.
Go on, take a buffer. I want it back.
Well, it's dead. I'm sorry, it's dead.
Give
There,
it
you
back
can have
then.
it back.
Cheers.
Oh, did it magically come back to life? Oh my god, it
It
did.
worked.
It's amazing.
By the
I can't get
magic
it to
of
work.
television, ladies and gentlemen. So, Nick,
Oh,
Nick,
Yeah.
is there anything brand new out that you've seen lately? Any new mods, any new tanks that you've thought, hey, this is pretty good?
I did see something this week that looked a bit interesting. 528 Customs is teasing a new goon.
Ooh.
bastard.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, I've just looked in Sav. Sorry to cut you off there. Larry the Cable Guy. Fucking hell.
I read that earlier.
There's a picture in the main group.
Great. Everyone go make sure you sign up with the meme group on Facebook. If you love making fun of us on the show, then you will absolutely love the meme group. And it's not just us either. The UK Vape Show guys are in there a lot too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of Vic and Posty and
I was going to say there's a lot of pictures of Vic in there.
I know. I think that's hilarious. He's just everywhere.
Yep.
He just
I'll still say the best one is Vic as the Pope.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, damn good one there.
Oh, yeah. Go on. Carry on. I did see a picture of the bottom of the goon the other day.
Yeah, they've been teasing it all week. I'm excited for it. I really don't know too much about it. I think it appears with like the old airflow with the 3 holes instead of just the slot. But then again, I haven't really researched it or asked around or anything, so I don't know.
Is Freemax coming out with a new tank as well?
Yeah, isn't that the one we saw at London Vape Show?
No, that was Horizon Tech.
That's right.
That's the one that I'm using, the Falcon, the Resin Falcon. That's
Yeah, that they've brought out the Artisan as an edition.
Oh, mate, I love it. It's banging.
Is that the Freemax you're talking about?
No, that one that he's got.
Oh,
yeah, it's
well,
really
all
good
right.
tank.
What's the Freemax supposed to be?
I just saw something while I was going through on Instagram. And it looks a weird looking tank. It's more like a square one. I didn't pay that much attention. I didn't know if any of you lot actually looked at it.
Didn't Freemax the one that done that disposable one?
No, that was
Oh crap!
V-Zone.
V-Zone Preco.
Yeah.
This is another one for chat. We was at the London Vape shows, you know, and we all tested this tank. Now it's it's one of my words, this throwawayable, right? And basically, it costs £11.99 for 3 tanks.
Oh, for 3?
For 3, yeah. I was reading, it was actually on the TVP's page, and it's for 3. So if you think about what you actually spend for a coil, what are they roughly? You'll be able to tell us, Jay, what they're about £3 to £5.
A packet of coils, average packet of coils, you're looking at 15 quid for 5.
Yeah. So this tank is plastic, And I tell you what, I don't know what you thought about it, Jay, or Mike, or Nick. It would coke flavour off it.
Yeah.
I loved it. It's one of them tanks.
Mesh coil tank, isn't it?
It's one of them tanks where if you've got a shitter mod, like a whatever, fucking tube, whatever, and you just bung it on the top on a night out, if you get fucking lagged and you lose it, it's one of them that, it don't matter. I bought it in case I lost it anyway.
It's a perfect device. It's a perfect tank, at least, for going to a concert where you're worried if they're going to take it from you.
Yeah, all that.
Now, what we didn't actually ask them, because we didn't have that much time, did we? We were a little bit rushed. We didn't ask them about how the actual recycling bit of it could work. Now, do they take the coil out of it and then remelt the plastic down, or is it recyclable? Recyclable? Because
you got to send it back to them.
Well, no. Or if you put it into the recycle bin, are they going to be able to?
We want to recycle it.
Yeah, because that is obviously the big thing that everybody's going to say. Well, it's going to add to the plastic sort of epidemic that we've got at the minute, and that's the only downfall.
Big thing at the moment, isn't it? Fucking plastic in rivers and God knows what.
In oceans and stuff like that.
Well, you look at the tops of like water bottles over there, and they're like teeny tiny slivers. It's like the littlest, tiniest top for the water bottles. Well, and it's because it saves that much plastic.
They actually say though that there's these like little tiny balls that they've had in exfoliators and stuff that they've had in. It's actually in the water, percentage in your water that's getting pumped into your house. That there is percentage of plastic in it.
Yeah, they also say there's a lot of hormones in there as well.
Plastic water.
Yeah.
I must
Hashtag confirmed.
Yeah, me too.
It's the good water. Eventually, there's just going to be 2 taps, and it's not going to be hot and cold. It's going to be like standard water and then filtered, purified water.
Well, there's obviously we have a lot of fluoride in ours, don't we? And chlorine. But ours has been tasting terrible. Like if you left your water, if you had a pint of water, you left it for about half an hour, it tastes absolutely mank.
Come to America.
Drink it while it's fresh.
That's probably got loads of French fries in it, if I'm honest.
Just got bacon grease.
Yeah. Can I go large?
Can I get a large water, please?
Yeah, so it's a big, massive thing. So obviously I've not really looked into it. What about the actual thing about the plastic on that tank? Because we all said it were a corking tank.
Ooh. Is it made from recycled plastic?
It should be made from recycled plastic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If they could come up with a way, because I know they can have like different types of plastic are like biodegradable. They can do it, but is it expensive? That's the problem. That's the balance, right? If it was made from recycled plastic, it would probably cost more.
Would it cost more if it were recycled?
Depends on how much recycled plastic costs versus getting new plastic. That's the whole thing. I don't.
It was a decent tank.
But think about it this way, though. How many cigarette butts do you see lining the streets compared to coils or pods? Yeah, there's a couple coils and pods on the streets, but not that many. Not nearly as many as cigarette butts.
We have it in the UK
disgusting.
where people actually stalk people and wait for them to drop it on the floor so they can get an £80 fine.
Yep.
Mate, that's wicked.
Yep, you see them on the TV quite often, don't you?
Yeah.
Sat there
or in
stalking
McDonald's car parks.
Yep.
You see the fucking, the litter police. Right, I'm giving you a ticket. You just dropped litter in McDonald's car parks. Hang about it. It's fucking private land for a start.
Yeah, there's loads of it.
It's like you see Dominic Littlewood, you just know not to drop litter because them fuckers are around somewhere.
Yeah, Tom's doing something. You see a little bald guy, you're in trouble.
Yep.
If you see a tall bald guy, you're in even more trouble.
Michelle says the water in Philly tastes like a swimming pool.
Oh. But that's what's been going on over the past 20 years or so. They basically have been stopped. Like they've been cutting down on the cleaning factor of the water, and then pushing bottled water. And then now we have a bottled water problem.
Yeah. Then they're saying about the plastic and all that shit. It's bad for the environment.
Yeah.
They need to make up their fucking minds.
Well, it's like that. They've put obviously you have to pay 5 pence for a carrier bag, and now I think it's gone up to 10. I've got that many bags for life now.
On a flip side, Vape and Juice UK are actually starting to recycle bottles. So if you've got a Vape and Juice UK store near you, you can take your bottles in, sign up for a loyalty card, and they'll buy the bottles back from you.
Also, they're going to give a little bit of money to Alzheimer's disease as well.
I can't make no promises.
No,
Has any of you lot seen that V-sticking mod that's coming out?
What?
A mod made by a company called V-sticking.
V-sticking?
Yeah.
V-sticking where?
It's VK...
like a German prostitute.
It
uses here.
It basically uses the SX530 chip.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of mod is it?
It looks like a lower budget G-Class, basically.
So which chip does it use? The SX?
The Yeehy SX530.
Okay. Because I know IPV, Pioneer for You, were using SX chips for a while, but their mods were just such shit.
Shit, yeah. I had one.
Yeah.
Apparently, V-sticking is actually a part of Yeehy.
Oh, okay.
Sticky Vicky Mike.
V-sticking, is that the female equivalent of when your balls stick to our leg?
Lip sticking.
That's amazing. Deadly Sinner. I love it.
It's not going to be very good though if you're sitting on a piss flap, is it?
But have any of you guys seen the DNA pod system?
I've heard about it. I've not seen it.
Yeah.
There's a pod system now that has a DNA chip in it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
It's called the Orion.
It's not about 80 quid, is it?
Yeah. All right, Mike. There we go.
That's the V-sticking.
Looks all right.
So is it going to be sort of like...
that anyway.
How much is that, though, to actually an SX?
So far, I've only seen them in dollars, and they're ranging from $109.99 for the kit down to $78 only for the mod.
So that's £83 for the kit and £60 for the mod only.
Know that he's got a window open with a fucking dollar to GB Great British Pound Sterling converter on it.
I do. You can probably see it in the reflection of my glasses. Zoop. Pound converter.
No chunk. This mod is rounded. It's not square like the Cylon.
It doesn't look anything special, though. It kind of looks like a cross between something SX would come out with and something that Sigelli would come out with, which is halfway shit.
It's got a good chip.
It's got a good chip, but the rest is shit.
Yeah.
I may well get one, see what they're like.
I mean, to be fair,
you can't go wrong with Yeehy chips.
I've seen a lot of the SX mods where the paint is just terrible. SX just has never been good with paint.
I remember, what was the Pioneer for You ones that they first brought out with the Yeehy chips in?
The IPv2?
Was it going back as far as the 2?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I done a giveaway. I got some stuff from Pioneer for You, and in fact, do you know what? 'Cause I was having a little tidy up.
I've got the IP4 over there, I think.
Oh look,
here's the Mini 2.
Oh, this is actually the tank that came with it, and it was just literally. Was it this one?
Old school.
It was on the shelf the other day. I don't even know. You lot carry on while I try and
you need to clean that thing. Oh wait, here's a Pioneer for You, an older one, 722.
Check this out. So this is how you wicked it, literally.
Like cool.
You just inside, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but that fucking focus, damn it.
Focus.
I've got that in one of my videos. See that? Like, it's like a little element thing there. Yeah. So that is the actual coil, and all you do is just slot the wick in, cut it, done. And that worked in the pure SX mode of the Yeehee chip, like the special fucking whatever it was. Yeah.
That's mine. It was one of the first ones that got me off the stinkers. It's the tank.
I have the same exact setup, except I have the Atlantis one with a.
I've got the Atlantis
Mini 2. Yeah, but that's the Atlantis 2.
Is it?
Yeah, I can tell by the drip tip.
Yeah, but it's the Atlantis. Yeah, brilliant tank though. I loved it.
Yeah.
Really good airflow on it. Nice taste. Clouds for days.
They was the first coils that I hacked to recoil them, and that was good for that shit.
Oh, I rewicked some Kanger Pro Tank coils way back in the day. Wow. That was 30 gauge wire around like 1 millimeter. Like,
I done it in the shop the other day. Someone came in and said, "Oh, this is leaking, blah blah blah." So I looked inside and I was like, "What the fuck?" Someone had tried to like wrap their own coil inside the thing. So I literally just took it all out, done it, put some cotton in there, goes, "There you go, that'll work." It was like, fucking hell. Walked out the shop vaping.
There you go. That's a mod with a dodgy paint finish on it.
All I can see is big crusty fingernails.
Wow.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't going to say it. Jesus
Morton
Christ.
Owen, is that you?
No wonder you were looking at your balls if you scratched doing them, but
I know what he's doing.
The butt stuff coming out.
No, he's growing them out because he's going to cross dress for Halloween.
Oh shit!
That's what it is.
Right, fucking there.
What, is that the only one you've cut? Oh. Get him aiming with his fingernails as well. Cool, isn't it?
Oh yeah, someone's got to do a meme with them big curly fingernail fucker things on Mike. Mike, do this a sec. Come on, play ball. Play ball. Come on, man.
I'm not playing with my balls on fucking camera.
No, you've done too much of that. Like,
all right, I have been told that we are at 1,000 subscribers, you guys.
And nice. Okay, we are. Right, what's Nick doing? Get your emails in.
Great.
Super awesome vape show at gmail.com. Get the emails in. Nick's doing something to promote 1,000 members.
So I'm going to take next week off.
Nope.
I need a break.
Nope. Oh, shit.
Maybe I could make a special video. How about that? I'll just do it on this Sav's Facebook group or something. I'll go live there.
Nick's special video during special time.
Yeah. All right. So
I told you not to disturb me while cleaning my room.
While he's sat there listening to Mike's voice. What's it called again? APV.
ASMR.
Bit of SMR. Listening to Mike talk about his fingernails. I like to leave them long so I can scratch my balls.
Next week on Savs, we're all gonna be muted, and it's just gonna be Mike reading fairy tales, just real close to the mic.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. How are you doing?
You hear me read, I'll sound like a bloody speak and tell.
He's gonna have to wear his big glasses. Like, okay, so.
Right then, children, sit down.
You want to see my reading glasses?
Thank God he said reading glasses.
Is it a telescope?
Fuck me, that's off the Hubble telescope.
That's the frames.
That?
Oh, shit.
And that's all the lenses for my reading glasses.
He's got to flick him in one at a time till he can see them first. Can you see him now, Mike? No. Inspector Gadget, loads of lenses in front of each other.
Haven't you just got like an optician's set there, really? I've never known people to like get different lenses for glasses.
Hey, what?
It's an optician's set.
What has happened?
I don't know. My computer just went funny.
Wow.
Wow.
You really want to see me in a mankini?
No.
Really?
As long as you don't want to see me in one, we're all right. I look like Buster blood vessel in a fucking 4-pack holder.
Oh, shit.
Just a question for you four. You know, we were talking about the throwawayable tank and how great it'd be if, obviously, if you go out and you lose it. What is the best mod that you've actually lost?
I've never actually lost a mod.
My wife lost one the other day, and I was pissed off. Well, when we went on holiday, she left it on the coach coming from the airport. It was single battery Asmodus Ohmium with, I can't remember what tank. Oh my god. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Bond.
Can you imagine walking in and that were your gynecologist?
He just looked down at his balls and thought, oh, fuck.
Fucking hell, they're huge! I've
No,
got 2
I just looked down and thought,
clementines.
oh, fuck me, that's where they are.
And the best thing about it is it looks like he's got like an Xbox One controller stuck to his head.
Josh, I'm not down with that. Thank you very much.
I have lost a mod before. I was really drunk in Florida, and I was at the bar, and we were doing shots all night long, and I left my, what was it? Oh, it was this little tiny 30-watt mod, and I had an Atlantis tank up top, and it was really nice. It was a great little like on-the-go setup. I forget the name of the mod though. It was really cheap. Oh, I did a video on it forever and a day ago. Completely forget.
Was it a Joytech, little small one, about 60 watt?
No, it was like this. It was kind of like one of those brands similar to Tesla. It was like kind of like Cloudpour Mini. That's what it was. Yeah. It was called the Cloudpour Mini, little 30-watt mod. It was a really nice little mod, but it was super duper cheap. Like it was really, really cheap. But it was a great little single 18650 30-watt mod, and I lost it. Gone forever.
Yeah, I did they sent me the Cylon out to review, and I took it out and got absolutely leathered. And then woke up in the morning and went, "Where's my mod?" And I'd left it. What a knob!
Ooh. That's a heavy hit, man. That's a decently expensive mod.
So what I did was, so nowadays, if I go out and I know it's going to be a bit of a bender, I just don't take anything dear. I take a little tube mod or something like that.
I had a mod stolen.
Where from?
Yeah, from the shop. I was at the shop, and I put my mod down. It was just a sub VOD. It was a Kanger sub VOD, cheap little stick kit, and I put it down. And they asked me for something random, so I had to go all the way across the store and like look in through the coils and try to find what they were looking for. And I finally like found it and came back over. They bought like one coil, and then they left. And I'm like, half an hour later, I'm like, where the hell is my mod? I can't find this thing. I swear I put it right here. And we looked on the camera footage, and it was a woman. She just went, swiped it.
Macca Vapes is asking, what pods can you get in the iJoy Diamond VPC kit?
So far, I've tested it with Joule and Fix pods, and both work just fine. I've tried Miley pods with the adapter that comes with it, and it doesn't fit at all. Although it does have a Miley setting on the device, I don't know how you fit a Miley pod on that thing. You might have to buy a separate top or something. I don't know if there's any other adapters or whatever, but I can't get it to work. What else is there? There's a million pods nowadays. I haven't tried the Juno, but I think they're too big anyways. Those are a big chunky pod. I haven't tried the Sol. I think I might have tried the Sol, but I couldn't think of a way that it would work on there either.
Have you tried
way too
the Kilo?
big, and I haven't tried the Kilo. Everyone raves about that one.
I'll let you have it. I got it to review. I've got it here, and I'll let you try it when we was at Expo, didn't I, Jay? But it didn't give you quite as much. You know, like he's getting plenty out of that. He doesn't give you loads of vapor from it. But the flavour's corking.
And this is off full battery life.
Chunkmeister, I will agree with you that Smock made mechs back in the day, but whether they were good or not is very questionable.
Is that a Stig? You bastard. I've run out of Stigs now.
We actually sell these little devices, but with a different brand at the shop.
Did you get one sent out for review?
What?
They just gave this one to me.
Did you?
No.
Right, Jack?
No, I had a shitload of them. They was giving them away at Manchester, 60 milligrams.
Right.
Good night, Jack.
And good night.
Say good night to your son.
Shit. Good night, Jack.
Oh,
Jack? Who's Jack?
My son.
it's Jay's.
No, I know,
Jay's
yeah, but
kid.
the way you were doing it, we're like, Jack? Jack who?
Jack?
I know, like, you lot saying good night to Jack. What? Yeah,
Night, Jack.
So the Stigs, and I've only just run out. But Nick, you got to send me some. I need the Cubana ones.
Yeah, I only have them in 50 milligram.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Oh.
You just said, oh, I can't handle 50 milligram.
Yeah, but that's like when I'm like, come on, man. I'm using a 0.7 coil in here.
Yeah, no one told you to. It says right on the bottle, not for sub-ohm use.
Yes, well, that's why I can't. It kicks me in.
See, you're breaking the rules. It's your own damn-
He's got a shout out.
I can't believe it's 1,000 subs. It's absolutely fantastic.
I know, right?
Are we going to do a bit of a giveaway, did we say?
It's fucking amazing.
Didn't I say I would like pay for something for someone? Like I would pay someone to send someone something in the UK. Like
Well,
if it's a UK winner.
I'll stick a Puma in.
Okay.
Puma mod. And I'll stick about say 100 ml of juice.
I'll stick a Puma in as well then.
Oh. All right, here's how we're going to run it. We should just do this on Facebook because we don't know what we're doing quite yet. So we should just put up a post on Facebook about it. And then
Winner
let
pays
everyone...
their own postage.
Yeah. And it will be by country. I don't know. Like international.
Yeah.
So regardless if it's a winner from the States, then you guys can put some money down for it or something, or send it to me or whatever you want to do there. If it's a winner over there, I'm just going to pay you guys to send them some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That
we'll
works for
just
me.
all have a little bit of a dig around and see what we've got. I'm sure I've got some tanks, and I'll
Do you know what? Let me just have a quick gander, shall I?
Oh.
Yeah, we'll do it. I don't know how long it'll last. We're going to give it a week, or we're going to get it out soon. What are they going to have to do for it?
A song
Just
and a
X1.
dance. Oh.
You really want them to sing and dance? Come on.
Yeah, they've got to send it in and we'll pick the best one.
Oh, come on. Really?
I'll tell you what. What about adding this to it? Obviously, we're live, and if you don't fancy it, we'll talk about it afterwards. But also, if somebody wins it, maybe if they wanted to come on the show.
Oh,
We could do that.
I don't mind at all.
I'm entering.
Yeah.
And the winner is Jason Salter.
Ooh, yeah.
That means he's
No,
going
I've
to
got
turn
some.
up then.
Do you know,
He's going to play the
I've
applause.
actually got a bottle of Blaz here that I could chuck in there as well.
Oh,
Ooh,
giving
you
away
boy.
How about that?
It's slightly used, but you know.
No, it's brand new.
Yeah,
What about your line, Jay?
I'll lob
What?
some
What
juice
about
in.
your line?
I could do that. But I've got a couple of competitions running as it is at the moment, so I don't really want to.
Just do one bottle then.
I might be able to do that. Bit of kinky.
I'll pay for it. How about that?
Yeah,
Kinky vape
I'll buy a bottle just to lob it in.
There you go. All right,
Oh,
we'll
there you
figure
go.
this out. Everything's
Go.
going to be on Facebook announced. So
Vaping Smurf? Who's a puff?
Well, yeah, I keep seeing that all night. Poof.
I will go on record that everyone has recommended that I do my bearded pink and glitter. That was not my idea.
Oh.
I think it was originally, though. I think I mentioned it. I was like,
Somebody
oh, I
saying
could
about
do
the
a
stream stopped. It's not on my end.
No, not my end. It's still going strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still going there.
Please, if it has got, just give it a bit of a refresh.
Yeah.
Slap the side of your TV like you used to do in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah. Put another 50p in the meter.
Oh, man. Jules needs more Pumas.
It's one of the amazing things though when you remember as a kid with the top load of videos as well.
Oh
where they could actually hear you rewinding it all the way down the street.
Yeah. Do you remember the Betamax?
Yeah,
I've never had one, but I've seen them.
I had one.
Did anyone have a VHS rewinder, like separate from their player?
Nope.
No.
Oh man,
That
was a thing. No, I didn't have one of those actually. My friend did, but it was in the shape of like a Corvette. It was like a Corvette, and it was like the back opened up, and you put the VHS in it, rewound it. I don't know. It's probably one of those things that you probably got for cheap too. It's like, what's the point? It's got one job, just rewinds VHS tapes.
And they sold millions of
Who remembers? Do you remember Laserdisc?
Yes.
What?
They were huge, big discs, weren't they?
Yeah, it's like LP-sized CDs and stuff.
They used to put a lot of DJs in the day. They used to have them for karaoke.
Yep. Also, I remember the old Sony mini disc as well.
Yeah, the mini discs. We used to use them when we were gigging. They were the big thing. And obviously, the laptops took it over.
But like we were talking about earlier, how, kids are different nowadays. It's because of the technology. Back in the day when you wanted to listen to a certain track on a cassette, you had to hunt for that thing.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, now.
And you do it when you were recording the top 40. You tried to stop it before you were talking.
Take one of the tapes from your sister or something and put a bit of break the little. Oh no, it didn't have the thing in there, did it, to record? So you used to have to put a bit of tissue in there.
Yeah, you used to chup a bit of paper, stick it in top.
Wow.
Or you made a mixtape, you had to write down the name of the song on it, like on the little flip.
So it's like that old sketch from Peter Kay, innit, about his dad with them stickers. Who's been taking me tapes? Who's been taking me tapes? Where's all the bees gone? I'm going to have to turn round to 3 now and colour it in. And then, like I said, he used to have one from your mum. It's got Lovejoy on it. Do not record over. Fucking Lovejoy.
Tubed in UK is asking, have you guys tried the Nautilus all-in-one?
No, but I will be trying it Wednesday, I suppose.
I haven't tried it, but we sell them at the shop, and I can tell you right now, it feels incredibly cheap. It feels like a very cheap toy, like that type of plastic. It's all plastic too. It's like, it feels terrible, but performance is outstanding.
It's got the same coil size as the Nautilus too, but they do a 1 ohm coil for it, right?
Yes,
they make coil.
They make one new coil for it, which I believe is the 1 ohm.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure you could probably still use the 0.7. I haven't tested or anything, but
I bet you could, but it'll drain the battery life.
Oh yeah, big time. But
have you got an FP, Jay?
Nah.
Have you got yours yet, Nick?
I have not gotten one yet.
I wasn't privileged enough to get one.
Davpo's being kind of weird about it because I asked them, because they asked me to do a review for the Hermetic RDA, Suck My Mod's new project. And I asked them, what about the FP? Can I get an FP? And they're like, oh, well, the first run is all sold out. When we make a new run, then, I'll put your name in there. And they haven't gotten back to me about it yet. So kind of, I don't know if they're like promoting it as much as like the other projects that they're working on or what, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. They're doing some dodgy stuff there.
You just had the new batch sent out. I knew they obviously had all the trouble with they had a great big typhoon or whatever that was there. I know it was bad. So they couldn't get everything shipped out for the second batch.
Yeah, I heard that was the issue as well. But I don't know. We'll find out. Hopefully I'll get my hands on one someday.
Someday.
Dying to try it, man.
Yeah, I've heard, good things.
Jay, have you got coming out on your channel? I know you've been really busy with work and everything like that. Is that moving on that way, or...?
It will be, but it's taking on a slightly different format. Yes.
Oh, whoa. Can you elaborate at all, or are you keeping it secret?
Well, no, I'm just going to be doing no editing and doing live reviews, so just makes it.
It does.
There you go. The FP on a mech.
Nice.
Damn. Thing is a beast.
No overhang.
Nope.
30 millimeter?
Yep.
You're
top
a fucking
heavy?
Mike.
It's not so bad.
Just remember, the one doesn't find you. No, you don't find the one, but the one finds you.
Mike's Mechs Reviews.
With Harry Potter's wand. It's a bomb.
Looks like more like a lightsaber.
Yeah, zoom. That's what you were doing earlier. Will this look good on my balls?
Oh, shit.
Good night, Michelle.
Night, Michelle.
Good night.
Night, Michelle.
So wait, I don't think... so, Mike, have you ever lost a mod?
Nope.
Never?
Never.
Aiden? When you're done?
The Cylon. I told you I lost
the Cylon. Right. All right.
Absolutely leathered. I was absolutely leathered. I think I've either left it in the taxi or left it in the club.
Mike, are you excited about any new things coming out?
Well, I don't know the name of the mod, but I know one of my friends has actually been designing a mod with a company. He hasn't let on what company it is yet, but they're going to be at Expo releasing it.
Wow. Let the speculation begin.
He's told me to go and seek it out. All I do know is the bloke who's designed it is someone that does a lot of custom patina on mods, mech mods.
Well, you should know that because he said you was his mate.
Yeah. But
maybe
as I said,
trying to keep it secret.
He's not telling anyone what the company is that he's designed the mech with.
Oh, righty then.
But as I say, all I've said is he's told me to go and seek him out at Expo. And
will it be a round tube?
It will be a round tube, yes.
No.
What about the topside mod? Have you heard it? Have any of you heard of that as well? That's coming soon.
Heard of it. I've seen a picture of it, but that's as far as it goes.
I mean, what do you think about the innovation behind that being a top fill squonker?
Well, I think if it takes off, it's going to be a good thing because it's going to redesign the whole squonking market, really.
That would make my life a hell of a lot easier. That's my number one complaint about the recurve is that none of my squonk refill bottles fill it.
Right.
I tried. I tried with the chubby top, the little bottle topper thing that Watofo came out with.
Mm-hmm.
Tried that. The bottle is so soft that it doesn't have the pressure to pull the juice out of the bottle. And the problem with the silicone one is both bottles are silicone, so neither one wants to feed the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm stuck with just refilling it manually, which is a pain in the ass. I get messy and
You can get those things that connect to a mech mod as well, can't you? That actually does turn it into a swanker, doesn't it? Sit down on the 510 and then you screw it in over the top or something.
Yeah, it's like a bit that hangs over.
That.
Yeah,
it's a Squonk Genius. Oh, or that one. Yeah, I have the Squonk Genius from the ones that came out with the Zathog and all that. Cthulhu mods.
I'd prefer a chubby backside.
But it makes everything super tall.
Yeah, it would do, yeah.
Josh Warner, Bogan's mech, and the Bonza 1.5 is supposed to be being released at Expo in October. Hence, Bogan is at Expo in October with Vandy Vape.
Oh, you were there in May as well, weren't you? When they got him out of the pub. See, normally in October, it's not normally hardware heavy, is it? It's normally more juice, so maybe it might be a little bit different this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've had to expand it into another hall.
Yeah.
Jesus. Do you think...
Looking like it's going to be bigger than May.
Oh, that's massive already. Damn.
I know. I'm getting a fucking Segway.
I'd have thought you'd have got yourself a space hopper. Oh, sorry, you are a space hopper.
You've got a pair of them, ain't you, dangling down there?
No, let's just get a little red wagon and just drag Jay around in it.
2 dicks and 1 ginormous ball. The Cyclops of vaping. I'm looking forward to October. You lot, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yep, I am indeed.
Are we all? You're all staying in the same hotel as what we were all in last year?
Yeah. Nick.
I'm gonna try, man. I gotta book it soon. My credit card is still hit from the last trip I took. So,
well, if you need a room, I've already got a room and I'm just on my own.
Do you snore?
Yeah, really badly, but don't worry about it. I don't sleep much.
Comes with 3 earplugs.
I'll just sit there and watch you sleep.
Yeah, like this.
I'm gonna just get like a pillow fort around me.
And you know what? The best thing about it is you wait for him to wake up in the morning. What's up, Nick?
Don't you know, us Americans are really into building walls.
Hello, reception. Yes. Can I have 4 spare mattresses, please? I need to build a mattress wall.
Let's build a mini room. I'll sleep in a bathtub.
I've just sat there thinking, how many things could I get him to eat raw?
Just come down to breakfast and find out. I don't even make coffee. I just eat the grounds. Just...
Yeah.
He grinds the beef.
Oh, my God.
Oh, good. Michelle's just got the notification that Sabs is live.
Oh, wonderful. Ooh. Speaking of Expo, do you think you know who is going to be there? It starts with an I. Of whom we do not speak. No.
Oh,
the company that
they're near enough every show.
Yeah.
The Isicos.
Yeah.
Of course it'll be there.
Yeah.
With nobody going up to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, though, that's the whole thing. I personally could care less about them being at shows because no one's going to go up to the stand.
People will do. It's all the sellouts that want to stock it in their shop because the royalties are really high from it.
Doesn't matter. Those people don't matter. How about that?
How about it?
Don't screw themselves.
Fucking how about that?
Exactly.
What about
laughing now?
But, you know.
I just feel sorry for the people who are actually around the stand because it just smells of cat wee. It does. It's like somebody's not done the litter box.
Oh, shit.
No, it doesn't smell of shit. It's just wee.
Okay.
Does it? Absolutely stinks. The novelty tobacco product.
Ew.
But they've actually brought a mesh tank out now, haven't they? A mesh device.
You're joking?
Yep. No, they brought out a vaping device now.
Too little, too late, but...
Yeah. They're like, what's popular right now? Pod systems. Mesh.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a mesh pod. Ooh, there you go.
What you do is you slide a cigarette in the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, where do you slide the cigarette into? It's basically just a high-tech lighter. But my whole point is, let them be there. Their stand's going to be dead, and they spent $25 grand to be there. And that just gives the expo more money to play around with
somewhere else. Yeah,
to make it a better show. So, I mean, they'll probably even have carpet.
Do you know what? I was just thinking that, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to start being funny. They're going to have carpet, yeah.
Listen. I've been to many expos without carpet before. So, to me, that wasn't that big of a deal. Like,
well, Chunkmeister hated it. It was the first thing he said to me, there's not even any carpet.
I realize that a lot of people are going to notice that straight away because all of your events over there have carpeting. So to see it without, it's like a shock.
Well, it's a floor covering. We can't elaborate as being carpet.
Whatever. I mean, I've seen it with just concrete floors before, like a bunch of expos. Go back and look at my vast history of expo coverage, and you'll see all of the shows that don't have carpeting. Just saying.
I don't think it's. To me, it wasn't a big thing. It was what it was. That's the thing. It's one of them vape shows.
I personally wanted to have a good experience, just to be over there with you guys, you know, and just everyone else was so down and depressed and kind of like hating, you know, on the show and all that, and it's just like it brought me down, and it was such like. I kind of went in with like the positive mental attitude of like, I'm going to get to see my friends. We're going to hang out in London.
Exactly
We're going to have a great time at an awesome hotel.
Yep.
And then just the show just dragged all the life out of everyone.
I've got a question in chat. Yes. So Tubed in UK says, Jay, what is the best pod you've tried refillable? Okay. That puts this one out the window. It is a good pod. It is hackable. If that's any good to you. But it is these two. So battery life on this, excellent, wicked, lovely. Hits okay, not too bad. Battery life on this,
Sorry.
probably not as good as this, but this hits a lot harder than what this does. And I've actually taken one of these pods to pieces and I've rewicked it and used it again.
That's damn impressive.
That's a major
either
thing.
the Store in Air or the Me Pod.
Fair enough.
There are a lot of pods on the market right now. So
tons.
Like,
have you ever seen the IQ?
So, no. So the Breeze 2s are nice. It is good, but when you put the subarm coil in, the battery life is just wank.
What's just the pod check?
The Inikin EQ. I would recommend checking that one out. Yeah, Mike, we're not all like you. We don't have, 500 quid to spend on mods a month.
I don't have that all the time.
No. He has a sore bum half the time.
That's why every hand check he does is
getting the 500 quid.
So can you get into these mini pods then?
Which ones are them?
It's the
not all pods are hackable. I don't know. I've never seen one.
Yeah, it's the you've got one, haven't you, Nick? The Minifit.
Yeah, I think it's at the shop, but yeah, that's a really nice little pod system. It's like a mini version of the Vagon with a button.
Yeah,
and I like it a lot.
Oh, trouble, it burnt out on me pretty quick.
Yeah,
pods don't last very long.
The Hex is all right, but yeah.
You know, it's an easy pod to refill.
Go on.
The Miley. It's just got a little rubber bung right there.
Rubber bum.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Right there, you see it? And there's my dirty fingernail.
Rubber bung.
Someone, let's see.
Oh, there you go, Aiden.
Jose asked me. I was interviewed by Slovenian commercial TV on LVS. I honestly don't know who I was interviewed by. They never said where it was going or what it was going to be used for or anything like that. They just interviewed me and said thank you and walked away. They took down all my information.
Netflix and Amazon, wasn't it?
I don't think it was the same thing. That was the one Chris did.
All right.
And that was like, wasn't that a German one or something like that?
Austrian.
I forget. Austrian, that's it.
She come up to the table. She says, "I've had a lot of men, but I would like a woman." It was brilliant. I've had a lot of men, but I want a woman. Down to you, love. Do whatever you want. Get your strudel out.
Get your strudel out. Strum your strudel.
Before we're running out of time here, but before we go, I wanted to talk about the poll results. We did the weekly poll here. That's what she said. Oh my God, I have so many people.
Do you think we should have done this about 45 minutes ago?
Yeah, probably. But we could talk about it pretty quickly. Or do you want to just save it? Do you want to just save it for next week?
No, because what are you going to do for next week's poll?
We could do a double poll.
We didn't even fit the one in this week.
I know. Well, we could. It's because we didn't have the list of things to talk about. We just riffed for 2 hours.
So next week we are going to do the
double poll.
Poll? What?
We're going to do a double poll, mofo.
Poll hole?
Poll hole. You might have a poll hole.
All right. So I think that should wrap it up for us then this week. Should we say goodbye?
Are we doing an after show?
Not far away. I'm up too early.
Tonight, unfortunately, I've got a shitload of fucking paperwork I've got to do.
No problem.
Well, feel free to go live by yourself, Aiden.
All by myself. I want to talk to you that you're actually still there.
Well, you'll probably end up being better than us here.
Nick wants a double poll.
God damn it.
Save that for the day.
Hey, right on our way out the door. All right, guys. So from me, thank you everyone for supporting my channel, 30,000 subscribers. Keep an eye out for dailyvapetv.com. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to join the Facebook group and the meme group, or like the Facebook page and join the Facebook group. And also, I have a Facebook group of my own. It's the Daily Vape TV Cloud Crew if you want to join up with that as well. Yeah, and eventually we'll get to doing some crazy stuff, probably involving my beard and giveaways, which you'll have to check out the Facebook page for that coming up soon.
Live at Expo.
Yeah, Jay. Oh my God. Go ahead, Jay. Say your goodbyes.
Guys, thank you very much. Thank you guys for helping us reach that 1K. It's amazing. We just keep an eye out on Facebook and whatnot, and we will be putting whatever we're going to be doing up there. There's loads of prizes for you guys to win. But yeah, don't forget, you can get your favorite Kinky Vapor e-juice over at Kinky Vapor. ejuice.co.uk. It's been lovely. It's been great. Cheers, guys. Over to whoever wants to take it. Maybe.
I'd just like to say thank you very much to everybody who's been in chat. Thank you very much for looking after us. Also, a big shout out to Mama Jules. You look after us every week. You are an absolute star. Make sure you go over and check out her YouTube channel and give her a sub. She is amazing. We love you so much. Again, chat, you have been absolutely wonderful. I know we've had a couple of technical issues again, but we are going to iron them out for next week. Like we said, it is a double rollover next week for the question, so make sure you check it out. Also, post your memes and everything you've got. Stick it over on Instagram and also on the Facebook page. People, loads of love from Little Bro Vapes. Over to the wonderful Mike Mix.
Well, cheers for tuning in, everyone. See you all again next week. Cheers for the rest of the panel as well for being here tonight. And thanks, everyone in chat. And again, thanks, Jules, Mama Vapes.
Yeah,
as Aiden said, get over there, subscribe to her. Another excellent reviewer. Fuck. You have a curry last night, Jack?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, not this again. You're going to screw it up.
You're in tune tonight to the super awesome vape show.
I can't hear it.
With co-host
Do I stop
Nick,
streaming?
Daily Vape TV, Chris, Empire Vape Co, Jay, Live Vape and Chill, and Mike from
Mike's Max Reviews.